Hello and welcome to FPSKivotos. I'm your host, Bridge, and let's get started. On this episode, we're going to talk about everyone's favorite blue envelope given assistant, Arona. Arona's firearm of choice is the umbrella gun, or in my case, just a standard umbrella. As always, we're going to talk about the similarities and differences between them. As you can see, I just have a standard umbrella. It's not a gun, but, it's close enough, right? She hasn't shot it yet. I mean, even though it has a barrel on it, but I think it works out pretty well. I mean, I got the color right, other than the, on the inside. I can't deploy it right now for some reason, so I'm trying to keep it as is. But it's close enough. I mean, it looks like it doesn't look like a gun exactly, but it gets the point across, right? I'm just kidding. We do have an actual firearm for her. It's not exactly an umbrella gun, but it is a gun that's based on hers, at least, obviously because it's April Fool's. But here we have the actual firearm. Obviously, like I said, it's not an umbrella, but it is a bolt action. It is the Savage Arms 308 Win Mag bolt action rifle. It's actually the left-handed version, so it works really well for me. Even though it's not exactly an umbrella, but we'll still go over the similarities and differences between the two. As always, we're going to start with the color. As you can see, I have a really nice white base coat. I actually sanded it down to be able to get the white coat to kind of stick a little bit better. And then right here on the stock, you can see we have a little bit of a blue stripe here just to kind of mimic how hers look. Obviously, the butt pad here, the rubber butt pad, is still black. I'm not going to paint that. At least I'm not going to try to paint it because, putting paint on rubber is a little bit hard. But for the most part, I think it looks pretty good. One cute little thing I did add is I got this fan-made acrylic keychain of Arona, and I think it's very, very cute and actually puts the gun together very well. Just to symbolize that it's something related to her. It may not actually be her gun. Another similarity is actually her logo right here that just says Arona and the circle. I forgot to buy a sticker for this one, so I just did a little Sharpie there on both sides of the firearm to be able to get that effect there. And I think it looks alright. I want to eventually get stickers for it. Money's kind of tight right now, so we just went with the marker for the time being. The biggest difference between the two rifles is, mine is a massive rifle. Hers is most likely some sort of like bolt action-esque type rifle. Like, umbrella guns technically exist. They're kind of rare. They're not really common at all. It's kind of like a weird, like, spy type of gun. So it's like, I don't know too much about them, but they do technically exist in the real world. Obviously, I have the massive, variable optic on here as well, and then obviously I don't have the umbrella on here as well. During the firing footage, I actually did consider, like, putting the umbrella on here and shooting through the umbrella, just to have it for shits and gigs, but I decided to keep the umbrella intact, so we could actually use it as, for real umbrella things. Other than the fact that this is an April Fool's joke, I actually really did enjoy making this rifle. It was just all black at one point, so giving it a little bit more color was nice to do. This rifle in particular holds 3 in a magazine, and then obviously we don't really know currently if Arona's is even fireable, but we also don't know the magazine size either. The main thing I really wanted to show off for this rifle was just the, the goofy firing footage and different shots and angles that I decided to do. I think they worked out pretty well. I think the funniest thing about this rifle in particular, I did actually have, let me see if I can grab it real quick. I did actually have a cloth over the barrel to kind of mimic the umbrella, quote unquote. I just kind of zip tied it onto it. My buddy shot it, and he shot off the shirt that was on there originally, so that is gone. I thought it was funny. The first thing he did was shoot it off, so, it is what it is. It's just an old t-shirt of mine, but when you, like, put it onto the barrel, it looks strikingly similar to Miu's rifle, obviously hers being the Mosin. This technically looks closer to hers because it actually has an optic on there, and then it had that cloth wrap as well. But, obviously, hers is an umbrella gun versus a Mosin, so they are very different from each other. But I thought it was kind of funny how similar they actually looked. Other than that, we don't really have any animations to talk about, so I'll really just get on to the conclusion. Thank you for stopping by for this little goofy April Fool's episode. I've been hard at work at trying to finish up projects, as well as starting new ones. Money has been a little tight as of late, trying to work more days and just get more money in general, try to get my bonuses every month and whatnot. I'm trying my best to acquire more money to be able to do more project guns, so you're gonna have to bear with me. I know I say this a lot, but I'm very grateful for everybody who has watched and who has comment, subscribed, and everything like that. It means the world to me that you guys are actually enjoying this as much as I am. It is a big hassle to actually get the money to do this, but I really enjoy every single minute that, it takes me to do these videos and everything like that. I've had this rifle for a little bit, so I decided to give it a little nice paint job just for the vibes for Arona. I do have one more video lined up for at least the next week or so. I'm not entirely sure when this one, well, I know when this one's gonna go up. I'm not entirely sure when the next video is gonna go up. That one's a very special one to me. I actually was gonna originally upload it in March, but some things happened with it where I really wanted to get it done right. There's some things that are wrong with it that I just want to be sure that it's perfect. Well, not perfect, obviously. You can't, it's going to be hard to get it to 1-to-1, but as close as I possibly can to what it is based on. So just bear with me a little bit. I do have another one on the way. You probably saw, if you follow me on Twitter, you probably saw the teaser for it, obviously. That one's going to be a very, very special video. Hopefully I get it done soon, so, I can get a little bit more upload schedule, and then after that, we get to see what's next. You could leave a comment if, whatever gun you want to see next. I'll see what I can do. I'm thinking about either somebody's revolver, or maybe another AR, or maybe even one of the PDWs. I'm not entirely sure. Well, I guess SMGs in this case. I'm not entirely sure yet, but I have been looking around with, Palmetto State and all the different places where they have decent gun deals. So I'll keep you guys informed. But as always, if you guys have enjoyed this episode, please hit the like, comment, subscribe button. I've been your host, Bridge, and I'll see you guys in the next one.